What's going on, guys? Aziz here, and welcome back to the Inter Milan Career Mode. In this video, we have two games against Cagliari, which is this current game, and then the next game will be Udinese. If you guys have followed the career mode up to this point so far, in the previous videos, I had my intentions. I made my intentions known that I do want to increase the difficulty. So up to this point, we've been playing on Legendary. Most of the games have been quite easy. We were blowing teams out 4-0, 5-0, 7-0. And so in this video, I wanted to increase the difficulty. So I did that. I changed it to Ultimate. So yeah, so this is the first game. We're going up against Cagliari. It's the first team. We have De Vrij and Skriniar in the back. Gave Godin the day off. So they come with the first attack. Put Valletti in. Another good knock from Andanovic. And then just a mistake from Alex Telles. Tries to head it back to Thomas in the middle. One of our new signings in the career mode. Spent 40 million on him. And unfortunately, it goes to this player. I'm not too sure what's his name. We'll find out as well. It's Marco Rog from Croatia. He used to play for Napoli. I think he's on loan at Cagliari. I'm not too sure. And they would have had Nainggolan as well, but I recalled him. So they go up 1-0 quite early on. I do have to admit, playing under Ultimate was extremely difficult. I'm pretty sure you guys have as well. I have played on Ultimate before, and it hasn't been this bad. I mean, I do mess around with the sliders quite a bit. And I think just the most recent update kind of ruined everything for me, you know, the difficulty, I don't know, just different. As we get a yellow card here from Christian Eriksen, 30th minute. And yeah, so they had most of the ball. They weren't making any mistakes. Basically, I was playing Barcelona because they go up 2-0. Perieto, I believe it is. This is in the middle. Yeah, so it felt like I was playing Barcelona in their prime with that Xabi, Iniesta, Eric Abidal, Messi, and whatnot. I mean, none of their passes, no errors. Anytime I would attack, they were just shutting me out completely. I had a few good chances, as you will see. Nice finish. I mean, yeah, I mean, even those, like, Cagliari, I don't think they have any players above 76, 77 overall, but just the way they were playing was extremely difficult. It was very discouraging, I have to be honest. I did want to make it a little more difficult for myself. You know, I want to make this career as realistic as I can. As they come forward again, 35th minute. I mean, just look at that. Luckily, we get a block there from De Vrij. We'll go over the net. But yeah, I think this is Giovanni Simeone. He used to play for Fiorentina. I'm not too sure if he's on loan either. Feels like Cagliari just has so many players that they brought in on loan. Yeah, and I think this is another turnover in the middle. We get the ball back, and then turn it over again, and then they go the other way. Pavoletti puts on Simeone, cuts it back. Persa back to Giovanni, gets a shot off. Yes, I mean, I have to admit I wasn't really having fun playing this game in particular. Just couldn't move. I was basically defending the whole time. So yeah, I definitely have to mess around. As you can see, 9 shots, 9 on target. We had 92% pass accuracy. So every time I did have the ball, I tried to keep it. But unfortunately, couldn't do anything with it. As Alex Telles comes on the wing, try to get a cross in. No header on it. Moses gets it back, gives it to Neves. Back in the middle to Correa. Nainggolan. Back to Partey. Yeah, this was one of our better chances. Just couldn't tuck it. The goalie was Manuel Neuer in his prime. Another angle. I was going to go bottom left corner, but I decided to go for the right rear corner. Feel like that's like the cheat code of FIFA nowadays. Going to the near corner. It's almost a guaranteed goal. So get another chance here. Another save from the goalie. 71st minute. At this point, I was just trying to get a tie or get a draw on there as he gets another passing going. The other part of my game that I was making a lot of errors was always committing to the tackles. Switching players is quite difficult as they get another corner. And this right here, It just gets me. I mean, if you watch the previous Inter Milan Career Mode, I had a goal similar to this with Correa, and I feel like the defenders are almost at a disadvantage every time they're going for a ball, you know, with their head, and then there's an attacker in the vicinity or in the area. They always get their feet on it first. As you can see, another replay. I don't even know what to say about this.
Well, here's the goal again.
Just amazing goal. So yeah, they made it 3-0. At this point, I was frustrated when attacking, try to get something going. Here's Nainggolan. Get a shot off, and it hits Martinez in the head, and it's offside. Bring in Barella, made some other substitutes. At this point, I knew it was over, as we get Correa on the break. Shrugs off the defender. And Manuel Neuer with another save. And that's basically how the game ended. I mean, it was Cagliari basically owning us on another level. They take the 3-0 victory. Very disappointed. And in the game, the whole media was bashing me, the manager, for the performance. And I can't disagree with him. I mean, we let ourselves down, but I mean, a lot of it had to do with the difficulty with the ultimate. As we go into our second game against Udinese, and we're at home, I was very determined. I gotta admit this in the beginning of the video, at least. I was very determined to turn around that result against Cagliari. Very embarrassing. I did put on the second team, I believe. I brought in Valentino Lazaro, who we called back from Newcastle. As this is the starting lineup: Handanovic, Lazaro on the right. Alex Telles is basically going to play every game from here on forth. We put in Gagliardini in as well, Barella and Nainggolan, and then Politano, Martinez, and Perisic. And yeah, let's try to make something happen here. Is Fofana. They have Fofana from, I think he's the former Manchester City Academy player. So we get a shot off there from Nainggolan. He's known for long-range shots. If you guys remember maybe FIFA 18 or FIFA 17, these long-range shots were the golden goals. As we turn it over in the middle, Wallace takes it the other way to Nestorovsky. Stanchui, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Nice deke around Godin. Takes it to the corner. Handanovic gets his hand on it, but on the rebound, I believe this is Hendricks with the goal. He makes it 1-0, 11th minute in. I thought, you know, I'd really started well in the first 10 minutes. I gotta admit that. We had a lot of possession. We had a few chances, a couple of shots on goal. So it was a bit different than the Cagliari game, but unfortunately we just couldn't capitalize. And then they go the other way around, their first chance, and they put it behind the net. One thing I've noticed also on Ultimate, when you play on Ultimate difficulty, is that the AI tends to take the ball to the wings in your final third and then bring it into the middle or just cross it in. As they get the ball back. I mean, look at that. We get another chance. Handanovic, a good save. So the last game was Barcelona. This one was definitely Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. As we turn it over, this one was my fault for sure. As they come, we recover it, they get the tackle, the shot off, hit the post. Yeah, I felt very underwhelmed, or overwhelmed. It was just too strong. I mean, I show you guys this for a particular reason, and that is to, you know, hopefully open up your eyes, one, to the ultimate difficulty and how there's a need for the sliders. I'll definitely be making another video in the next day or two for the sliders. I'll show you guys, just based on the research I've done on Reddit, YouTube, etc., the sliders that I'll be using moving forward, and then I'll just tweak them as I go. I'll also have another Inter Milan career video shortly. But yeah, they go up, I believe this is 2-0 now? Yeah, 2-0. 2-0, 36th minute. They come again. They give it to Wallace. Beautiful shot from Wallace. Nice save from Handanovic. Keeps it at 2-0. 37th minute. Another angle. Defender, their forward gets out of the way.
Goalkeeper, excellent pressure.
And another chance to cross it in. I mean, everything was on point. That's the other thing, is like there's no errors. If you're controlling your team, you're bound to have a few errors in terms of, you know, even lob throughs, or just passes in general. But I mean, playing against Ultimate with the sliders just left on as it is, it's just extremely difficult. I mean, Ziegler, here's Wallace again in the middle, Nestorovsky, another nice shot. And yeah, I mean, I was already discouraged at this point, especially after the Cagliari loss. I don't know what to do. But yeah, I'll definitely be messing around with the sliders. I'll see what I can do. I definitely need to change a thing or two, that's for sure. There's no way I'm going to be able to play on this slider. I mean, it's just not fun at all. As they get another chance here. I mean, that was my fault. I should have just cleared it. And Wallace puts it in, makes a 3-0 Udinese. I mean, terrible start to the season. Just a complete disaster. Very disappointed. I was quite excited. If you guys follow the Serie A in real life, Inter Milan, I believe Juventus are first though, but Inter Milan have definitely competed for the title, and I thought I would have something similar in this career mode. I think I've built a decent team. I brought in some transfers, but this was just very discouraging as they go up 3-0. Yeah, there wasn't much to do. I mean, I did everything I could in my power. Come here again, Barella, Dallas, Perisic. The other thing I hadn't done, I think this was the best chance probably, was Thomas. He's probably one of the brighter players in this video. The other thing I haven't really done is like the instructions in the lineups, you know, for the wingers to cut in or go wide or whatnot. But I've done that since, and you'll see it in the next video, and hopefully the players move around a little bit different. With that being said, I hope you guys, you know, enjoy this video and enjoyed this beating that I took from 2 mid to lower tier clubs in the Serie A. It was definitely an eye-opener, and just progress for us in the career mode. You know, just mess around with the sliders and just make it a little more enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
There's no doubt that the scoreline reflects realistically the nature of the game. There's nothing. That's it. Final whistle. Well, don't